back to Panache Radio, Africa's number one wellness and lifestyle radio. So, what's worse than being blind is having sight without vision. You know who said that? Helen Keller, a blind, deaf, and mute woman, as a result of her illness when she was only 18 months ago. No, and 18 months old. Sorry, ha, sorry, oh. But she grew up with, she grew up different, accepting that okay, this has happened. I'm I'm blind. I can't talk. I can't hear, but I can do great things. So she was an author and an entrepreneur. She was also a powerful and remarkable woman. Well, she died on the 1st of June 1968. Feel free to look her up. So, who are you really? Are you the person that life slaps so hard on the face and you take it and be depressed for life? Or are you like Helen Keller, who accepted the marks that life the marks that the slap causes and moved on to the greater things? Who are you really? Anyway, let's meet our guest, a beautiful, O'Shea, remarkable, and strong lady. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, I am Susan Ofume. I'm a lawyer by profession.
Yes.
And also a motivational speaker.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like this law. It has a thing for fine girls, because I'm also a lawyer.
Yeah.
You lawyer, we're fine. Yes. So Susan, what's your story?
Okay, I had a dislocation with my right arm when I was still at a very young age. I think around the age of 8, 9. I dislocated my right arm, and then from there we moved from one massage center to another, but nothing was done, and finally it was amputated. So that's where I found myself though.
Oh, okay. So you said, but what at what age?
I am around the age of 8, 9, thereabouts. Still very much young.
Okay, did you experience bullying when you were growing up?
I think my story is actually a unique one, because if you ask me if I experienced bullying, I'm not proud to say it, but back then I was the bully. So it's not something I'm proud of right now.
Yeah.
I was the bully. So at no point did anybody bully me.
Nice.
No, they didn't. Rather, I was even the one bullying people.
Them.
So
Wow.
I didn't really experience all of that.
Wow.
I did not.
That is really nice. I mean, you were the bully, although like you said, you're not proud to say it, but I mean, that's
Looking
something
back.
because a lot of people experience, like, imagine you had your hand amputated when you were 8 or 9, and growing up, children are not nice. So
That was why I said, that is why I'm saying I was the bully back then, because these people will make you have to be strong for yourself. So I was always building this strong defense around me. You cannot just come and penetrate it. When you see a lion, you just can't come around me too. So they were even afraid of me, funny enough.
Nice. And that's I mean, I give it to you because even when, like, normal children, like, with 2 hands, 2 legs, they bully them.
They do.
To the extent that maybe some of them commit suicide.
Yeah, some wants to even leave school.
Yes, want to leave school and everything. And I'm thinking about you. I mean, just showing up bold. When did you accept that, okay, this is life and this is what life has, gave me or something? And when did you accept that life and the life that you are currently living?
Okay, prior to the amputation,
Yeah.
I think I've always been a strong person. So when it happened to me, I didn't feel any kind of way, honestly, even though I was still very much young. Because a lot of
Yeah.
people tell me, I overhear people saying, don't worry, she's still a small girl. When she gets to 12, we'll see how she'll cope. I got
Ah.
to 12, people were still saying, nah, still small picking. When she gets to 18, but nah, I'm an adult, you know. So when it
Yes.
really happened, when I was in the hospital bed, I looked around. I'm not different from everybody.
Yeah.
So I was trying to, man, is this how I'm going to live my life? But I saw it's obvious. Everybody, both arms. I'm no longer having my both arms. So I just moved on.
You
Then.
have one hand working. So
Yeah,
you said
perfectly.
both hands.
Sorry, I think that's a mistake. So from the hospital, I moved when I were discharged after like 3 months. So I came back home. The same thing. I was not different from my siblings. Wow. Everybody around me, it's not like now that you meet people that are physically challenged. I think back then you don't see them, so you don't see them. Unlike now, maybe I can see somebody with one disability or the other. So I said living my life. I just told myself that it is what it is now. I accepted my fate. If I, at that point, while I was still on the sick bed or on the hospital bed, I accepted my fate. Yes,
wow.
that's the first thing I did. And then this is what really, because most people ask me, did you go through any counseling? Did you meet anybody? How come you are this strong? When I was in, I'll take it back. I'll have to say this story. When I was in just 3, there's this book we read in class. I don't know, I can't place it now if it is a prose drama poetry, but it was a literature textbook by J.P. Clark, John Pepe Clark. I think he died sometime late last year or so. That book is titled On His Blindness by J.P. Clark. You know, that day when we were reading that book in class, it was, I'm sure a lot of people read that book as just a literature textbook, and then some people read it as, let me just read and pass exams. But it was as if somebody was talking to me. You know, it was a fiction. He was trying to, the blind man, he was trying to recount his story here on earth. And he was like, if I go back to my creator, what would I tell him? Will I tell him that it is because I am blind, that is why I did not? So it was as if that book I was reading, it was as if somebody was talking to me. From then I just picked up courage. I've always had the courage, but just me, sometimes I feel some kind of way. But from that day we read that book, everything changed. I started telling myself that no, I don't have any excuse. If I go back to my creator today, what will I tell God? Oh, because this is how. But he knows, he's aware. Do I have to remind him that I couldn't do this? I couldn't become a lawyer because since then, after that period, I just picked up courage. Before in class, I like sitting at the extreme end. I don't like standing up when answering questions. I feel when she stands up, everybody just be looking at her. But after I read that book, no time, I said living my complete life. Like, honestly, because what I keep reminding myself is this: if I go back, will I give my creator an excuse for why I didn't do so much here on earth? So that book particularly changed my life, my story, and everything. I keep telling myself, you have to do great things, you have to stand out. That was even the reason why I made the choice of studying law, because I just wanted something professional. When I tell a lot of people I'm a lawyer, wow, are you serious? You're inspiring, people are happy.
Yeah.
How did you do that? So I think that was really, really back then in just actually like some 13 years ago or so, as what really helped me, shaped my life to who I am right now.
Yeah. Wow. I'm proud of you. I'm really, really proud of you. I'm proud for what you have achieved, and I'm really proud of you. That's all I have to say. And we hear that you're married.
Yes, I'm married.
Yeah. And how did you meet your husband?
My husband, I met him while I was still in school, but in Port Harcourt, and then I was going to school and coming back until 2019 we finally got married. But my husband, I don't know, that man, he's something else. He has always been there for me. He has always encouraged. In fact, he doesn't. Sometimes I ask him. He used to ask me. We talk a lot, and then he'll ask me, "What is it you really wish you want to see?" Because when we're on the road, you see people staring at us, looking at me, and most times it's for good. Sometimes they compliment and all that. Then I keep telling him that I wish I could see myself through other people's eyes. You know, I wish I could see myself, because each time I look at the mirror, I see a complete perfect woman. So what is it they are seeing? I wish I have that opportunity, but he keeps telling me that, see, I'm seeing you. You don't need an additional eye. You don't need to, you are complete. You are perfect. You know that kind of thing when you have a man that he doesn't care. He said, Susie, I wish you could see you. You know, he keep telling me, I wish you could see yourself. You're a perfect woman. So, in fact, I thank God for my husband.
Oh my God.
I thank God for him, honestly.
Wow.
I thank God.
Well, I hope you're enjoying, this radio show with Susan. Well, we'll take a musical break right now, and when we're back, we'll just, continue where she stops. Welcome to Panache Radio again, Africa's #1 wellness and lifestyle radio. Well, our special guest has been sharing her story, inspirational story. I mean, I don't know how to react. I mean, if we were in the same primary school, I'm sure we would be best friends. I'm telling you. Yes, like you're so strong.
Yeah.
Susan, wow. Well, she will continue sharing her story, and if you want to be part of this conversation, just call +234 901 0005321. Again, +234 901 0005321. That's it, if you want to join this conversation. Well, Susan, how did your friends react when they saw you with one arm? And before you left, they saw you with your two hands, and they just knew that, okay, this our friend went to maybe the hospital to check her arm. How did they react when you came back to school?
I told you I was still very much young, and so before it happened,
Yeah.
when I came back to school, I had to do a change of school. So I went to a new school. I think it helped me, because although people knew me, but I wasn't in the same school, so it was easy for me to move on. And then for my friends, it's not something I talk about, because I don't make it feel like it is anything. I don't talk about it, except I don't talk about, when I mean I don't talk about it, I don't meet you and start talking about it. When I came back, they saw me, and I didn't really care about it. I don't really feel any kind of way. I just started living my life,
Wow.
and I'm not the kind of person that chases around people. At every phase of my life, I must have like one or two friends, two good friends, and the rest maybe acquaintances. Susan, and yeah, I've always been like that. I don't force people into my life.
Yeah.
Even while I went to school too, the same thing. I had just cool friends around, few people I could call my friends. So, and it wasn't so much.
So you never had problems making friends?
Nah, I didn't. At no point.
Nice. That's awesome.
If you want to be my friend, fine. If you
Be
and
my
I'm always
friend.
very sensitive. If I notice you are not cool with me, it's easy.
Just leave.
That's simple. We don't make a fuse about it. I just move on with my life.
That's actually awesome. I mean, for another child at your age, depression is a must.
Yeah.
Especially when children her age start laughing at her.
Yeah.
Because I have okay, well, it's not like I have,
there's one child in my estate
Okay.
that has, I think they amputated her one of her arms, maybe left or right.
Okay.
And I see her, she's always playing. I tried to talk to her like 3 times. She she answered me. Maybe she thought, but maybe my estate is safe now. I really tried to talk to her. You just wanted to get close to her, and, But I think she's having a ball with her life because,
Okay.
like, you're a child, and
Yeah.
she's also a child, and she's always playing every evening. Because I walk around my estate every evening, and I get to see children, and she's different.
Okay.
Every child, s- plays with their both hands and both legs, and and I'm amazed that she doesn't feel. I don't know if she feel if she has her bad days. How about you? But I know that you you were strong,
Okay.
but didn't you have your bad days? No.
I don't know. I can't say. Yes, I did. I
This
told
lady
you.
is strong.
Very, very strong. I
Hey!
think that is even why I feel my own case is different, because I've heard other people, they tell me how they bully them, how they feel, how they're always shy. I
You're
cannot
not shy.
relate.
Were you
Well,
in any club, like maybe cultural club, music club? Did you stand on the stage or drama club? Anything?
yes. Trust
Ah.
me, debates. I was number one. So
Wow.
yeah, and I was intelligent growing
Oh
up.
my
So
god.
I think most people wants to be friends with me. When you see somebody living her life on her own terms, you don't have any choice but to, there's something I told one of my friend. She was telling me that people with one kind of disability or the other, the only way they can cope is dependent on the kind of people around them.
Ha. Eh.
I disagreed with her. I told her that it starts with you. I'll teach you how to treat me. You don't treat me like shit. No, I've always been like that. It's not like I just
No
started-
nonsense.
Yes, and
Uh-uh.
that you will just know. So I told her, babe, this thing you're saying is not correct. It starts with me. See, back then when I was in school, some people, if you start talking about people with disability, they feel some kind of way. I don't feel any way. I gist with them. Some people will just talk, that girl. I feel everything is normal. I don't feel some kind of way. Some people say me, okay, please, I want to ask you something. The moment you tell me I want to ask you something, hope you will not be angry. I'll tell you, hold it. I'm not interested. Yes, because obviously I will be. Why will you be asking me?
Right.
I want to tell you
Yeah.
something. Hope it's clearly that what you want to ask me, you know it will hurt me. I'll just tell you, I don't care. Don't worry.
Nice.
You get. So I've always
have
been
a
like that,
question.
even growing up.
Okay. Well,
I have a question.
Yes, she
Okay.
one of our guests. Well, I don't know if I'll call her a guest
the
though,
name?
but
What's the name?
she's
Three.
in house.
Yeah.
She has a question. So
Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much. I've been listening and I've been enjoying the show. But I'm just going to ask this quick question. Like, how do you expect people to treat you first time? Or how would you want people to treat you first time? The reason I'm asking this question is because, some people, when you meet them with disability, with any kind of disability at all, some people tend to treat them differently. Do you get? Some may see them, I'm like, I feel sorry for them. Oh, they are like this, and maybe they want to treat them really nice and all that. Why us treat them special, different from other people? While some people, when they meet people of different, any kind of disability at all, they tend to treat them like normal people. Like, I think that's for me anyways. When I see someone who is like that, I try to treat them like, I don't see them in a different way. I see them like they have this, they are like humans like me. So but some of them still feel like, why would you? She's just all over, like she's just there. She can't even see, have self-pity or something for me, I've heard someone like that said that kind of thing, like, I was expecting her to even look at me and say, oh, sorry, or, but she was like, she's just free. So people are different, but if it's you, how would you like people to treat you first time?
Okay, I think there's a difference between pity and empathy.
yeah.
As human, we must be empathic. I think I accept that one. But you see what I don't like is pity, unnecessary pity. You just start looking at me like, what is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with me. And then, do you know one thing people with disability do? They magnify their disability.
Right.
Yes, they magnify it a lot. They make it seem like I don't do that. See, I've met with people that I met them, we rode for like 2-3 times. They didn't even notice anything happened to my hand. I tell you. Then when I met them, maybe the 4th time, they will not look at me again and like, wait. No, Susan. No.
Really?
Were you putting on a prosthesis or something? I said, I've never had one.
Oh.
Just because the way I live my life. They're like, are you serious? What happened to you? I say, oh, so all this while we've been meeting, you did not notice, And then I think everybody with every disability with their own peculiarity, how you would treat me and how you would treat somebody that is blind is a different thing, To me, I do not feel I am disabled. I only feel I am physically challenged, So sometimes when I go to the bank or I go places, you see people, I don't trying to offer unnecessary help. When I have my legs, I can stand. Why all those unnecessary things? And me, I'm not open to it. You understand? Some people will approach me. I'll tell you, no, don't worry, I can do it myself. It's that simple. There's some help you try to offer. I'll tell you, I'm fine. Just treat me like a normal person, because I've known myself to be a normal person. There's nothing abnormal with me. Don't box me. This is me. Yes, don't make me feel like, make me feel, you can treat me special, but don't treat me with pity. You see some people on the road, hey, yeah, shy. What about the ones that will see you on the road and tell you sorry?
Exactly.
Sorry for what? Why are you sorrying me? I'm fine.
I get you. I really get you.
Yes.
In that moment,
yes, it depends on the person's disability. That's how you treat them. There's some people that, okay, if you see somebody on a wheelchair, I think those kind of people, maybe they are trying to climb a stair or something, they need help. But you see me like this with my both legs and you're asking me, do you need help? What kind of help do you want to offer me? And some of these things in Nigeria are eye service.
Mm-hmm.
They do eye service.
True.
They do eye service a lot.
They'll take picture for
yes. I don't know.
I'm helping. Let me snap.
I don't know.
Hello, people.
And people with disability are really allowing these things.
Well,
don't treat me like
they don't have choice.
You have a choice.
Some feel like they don't have a choice. Let everybody be okay, Sha. That's yeah.
Let me live and you live. Let's live. That's how.
Let's enjoy life.
Yes.
And you know what? Enjoy life is my slogan.
This 2021 is my year of enjoyment.
Yes.
Let's enjoy life, please.
Yeah.
Nothing more. Just enjoy it as it comes. Live your life.
Yes.
And the funny truth is then a lot of people even go through a lot more than even these people you see.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they don't know. The fact that you have 2 hands and 2 legs, you're complete, you're normal, you're working, doesn't mean you don't have your own personal problem.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see people like this that are looking like this, it doesn't mean their life has ended or they're even in a bad mood. Some of them are even in a better place than you. So when you see them, you don't have to come and say, oh, sorry, this, and everything. I mean, just treat humans the
Like
way,
humans.
like
Treat
humans.
like humans.
So would you want me to read some of your comments? Yeah. Okay, so this one is coming from Miss Controversial.
Yeah.
She said, I think the best thing to do is to treat everyone as humans while not forgetting to show empathy. So, and then this one is for Demola _ oh my god, OMG. He says, enjoy your life.
Yes. Nice.
So, okay, I think that's the one that concerns us.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But would you like to have a what's the name again? Prosthetic. You know the name, Shad, but you know what I'm talking about. Would you like to have that that's
I don't think it is something I want or I need, because this have been living my life. And I met a friend who was using it in law school, when I met her, she was with the prosthetics or something. She showed me how it looks like. When I felt it, I'm like, no, I don't need this thing. This thing is load. And when I met her recently, I think we connected sometime 2020. She told me, she was trying to tell me her story, how she has been, and she said she has stopped using it. I said, why? She said, oh, that thing is big load. It is too heavy. It's not part of her. So I don't think I want any for now, especially the Nigerian made ones. I don't need them. I don't think.
Okay. So how do you wash? How do how do you go about
Your house chores.
your normal day, your house chores, where you have people?
I think mine happened when I was still very much young. So I try to find ways of doing these things. I can live in a house on my own without anybody's help. I try to figure out how to do stuffs myself. You understand? Like what some people do. When I see some people with disability, what some of them do. See somebody with disability somebody like me now going to learn how to make hair making. How do I do that? I look for things that I can do comfortably with just watching. So you don't see them doing. The other things you can do, like me now, you will not see me in such position. I try to do things. I will look at it, figure out how to do this thing. There are things I will do. People, they will be asking me, who did this thing? I say I did myself. Like hooking and unhooking your bra. So people ask me, I say I will do it in 1 second. In fact, I can tell you, okay, let's do it. You start your own.
Let's do it. Competition.
Before 1 second, I'm done.
I don't want to see brow.
You don't want to see brow in a book. That is it. I figure out how to do stuff myself.
Yeah.
Even when I was in school, some of my friends that were close to me, people outside will feel, these are the people assisting Susan. When they have the opportunity, my friends will tell them, now Susan, they assist us. Honestly, my friends will come to my room.
Oh my God.
They'll be in my room. They'll be on the bed sitting. While I'll be cooking for them. It's nothing. I figured out how to do these things myself. And then this time, when somebody is asking, how do you wash? I have washing machine at home now. So we just wash, and all these things are things you figure out how to do yourself. You don't need you don't allow people to start maybe people's attention. I don't ask people. That is me. You can ask people that are listening to me, that my friends they'll just be concurring. Susan, leave Susan. Susan, a strong girl, I do my things myself. I figure out how to do things. I comfortably do it, take my time. Learn how to do these things myself,
Right.
So,
wow. Well, I like to see people like me. Like, we have a lot in common. We have a lot. So, well, do you have anything to say to your viewers that is listening? Like, strong word, be strong.
I think I'll still be referring to people with one disability or the other. I'll tell you that you shouldn't, I've said before, you shouldn't magnify your disability. Don't make it feel special. Don't put it out there like a weakness. Make it let people see it as your strength.
Ability in disability.
Yes, that is it. There's always ability in disability. Try to be strong for yourself. Briefly, before I round off, I'll share a story. I remember back then when I wrote my first jam, sometime, I think I was still very much young, I think at the age of 19 or so. When I went for the exam, I went alone for that exam. So there's this elderly man I met when I went for the exam. He works in the school there. So when I was coming in, he saw me. He just approached me. Sorry, excuse me. I want to see you, young lady. I was still very much young. What does this old man want from me? He said, please, let me see you. Let me see. What is it you want from me, sir? And then I was even still trying to look for my hall where I was to write my exams. I just told him, I want to write exam. Let me go in and write my exam. He said, okay, no problem. Do you know, he stood outside and waited for me until after the exams. I'm like, what does... after the exam, I just remember somebody wanted to see me. In my head, I like after the exam, I would just run back home. I really go and meet my family and friends and discuss how the exam went on. And then he just he held me. I'm like, please excuse me. I said, sir, what is the problem? Allow me. He said, please, I have a daughter. I have a daughter. I want you to meet my daughter. I'm like, you're so strong. When I saw you, I wished. I said, how? Who is your daughter? She said, he said, she had they amputated her hand. I think she was done with school, OAU at BA one of those universities. She was going to check her name for their service here, and that was when she had an accident and they amputated her hand. Said, I want you to meet my daughter, please, please. And that's how Mr. Ade introduced me to his daughter. And she's married with 2 kids now.
Wow.
Friends
Wow.
Yeah, if you see what her father told her, things her father told her about me, you need to meet Susan. Susan, this. When we were talking, she was like, Susan, how old are you? I told her. She said, you're even a small girl. Do you know I'm more older than you? I'm like, that is it. So at every point, just be strong. Just be strong. That's what I have to say. Be strong.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. We enjoyed your company, really. Well,
Susan, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for making it here, and I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you. Well, we have come to the end of this show, My Story with Anna. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. I don't know about you. Yeah. And well, you can follow Panache Radio on Instagram, on Panache FM
at Panache FM online.
Yeah. And well, you can follow me too. My Instagram handle is at D_Queen Anna, and you, Susan.
Susan _Ofume Esquire.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening, all my listeners and my live viewers. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate. And well, bye.